that's what it's all about. You see referee Chad Patton holding up that Intercontinental Championship. And the title goes all the way back to 1979 with the inaugural champion being the legendary WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson. And the Intercontinental Championship, known as the Workhorse Championship, and Bron Breakker has proven to be an extremely dominant Intercontinental Champion since winning the title. Not even just for the first time he won it but the second time he won it. It almost seemed like a fluke that time that Jey Uso defeated Bron Breakker, but is now on to bigger things. Bron Breakker has truly added so much prestige to the Intercontinental Championship, and Finn Balor wants to find himself back in a good position. And fellow Judgment Day member Dominic Mysterio actually is the one who helped and got Finn Balor this match. It almost seems like a way to convince Finn Balor to be okay with the Judgment Day adding a new member, rolling into the cover. Finn Balor is a man who has experience over Bron Breakker, but Breakker's power, speed, size, it is all makes for the perfect professional wrestler. Balor sending Breakker to the floor, but Breakker is on his feet, and I don't think Balor realizes it. Don't celebrate so soon. And just like that, driven in the corner. It's just incredible. Every time we see Bron Breakker step to the ring, he gets wiser and wiser. He's gonna be the face of the WWE someday. There is no doubt about that in my mind. An absolute once in a lifetime superstar. Finn, I would stay down. Oh boy. But a sling blade cuts Breakker off. And Balor using his veteran instincts to take out Breakker. For the first time ever, Monday Night Raw in Brussels, Belgium. Current Intercontinental Champion Bron Breakker defending against a former Intercontinental Champion and Grand Slam Champion Finn Balor, who celebrates his 10-year anniversary here in the WWE. Finn Balor has had some incredible moments, including back at SummerSlam 2016, becoming the inaugural Universal Champion, looking to become the Intercontinental Champion again. But Breakker able to kick out at 2. And kicking Bron Breakker. Mocking Breakker. I don't know if you'd want to do that. Angering somebody that has ripped right through some of the biggest superstars in WWE is not something you want to do. Not the wisest thing I've seen Balor do. Usually the veterans are wise, but that's not the wisest thing I've seen Finn Balor do. Look at that back elbow. And now Finn is paying the price. And that throwaway. Look at the power by the unpredictable badass. And a kick to Breakker. Breakker ducks. Oh my God, it's caught and slams Balor into the mat. Just like that. Smooth like butter. Breakker catching Balor in midair and slamming him into the mat. What is this all about? There, look who's here. Dirty Dom. And Carlito. Wait, Finn Balor going to take advantage of the opportunity off the distraction. And a kick out at 2. But Breakker has Balor by the throat. Military press, but Balor counters. Boom. And turns it around with an elbow. 2 for the title. And a kick out. Finn Balor so close to once again becoming Intercontinental Champion, but not quite enough to keep Bron Breakker down for the 3. Breakker able to survive. Now it becomes a 3-on-1, and that can be the big problem in this fight. Meanwhile, Balor bringing the fight to Bron Breakker. Balor asking Dom what he's doing out here. Balor wanted to do this one on his own. Ducks under. Oh no. Oh, what a clothesline. And it's got to be at least 20 miles per hour. There's just nobody like Bron Breakker. If Breakker's about to do incredible things. Breakker! Look at the leap as he just turned Balor inside out over the announce desk. Yeah, indeed. I think that chant about covers it. Just nailing Balor over the announce desk. It's all about the Intercontinental Championship. Balor trying to get up. Bron Breakker trying to fight through. And Balor gets rolled back in the ring. Dom and Carlito saying they're just watching. If you're Balor, you got to do everything to prevent what is about to happen. Because Finn out of nowhere with a sling blade. That was extremely needed for Balor. And the shotgun drop kick. And now Balor has Breakker right where he wants him. This is the opportunity that Finn Balor has needed. And now Breakker's in the drop zone for a coup de grace. But Breakker gets out of the way. Went for a spear. Hits the turnbuckle. Balor. Roll up. 2. Oh, and a kick out by Breakker. Breakker again has Balor up. And the power by Breakker. That's got to do it. And Balor stays alive. What intensity from these two. It's all about that Intercontinental Championship that you see. The prestigious Intercontinental title that's been held by some of the all-time greats. Hall of Famers, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Pat Patterson. So many more have held that prestigious Intercontinental Championship, including Finn Balor, who heads up to the top, who was looking for the coup de grace again, but just not fast enough. He is not incapacitated Bron Breakker enough to fully connect with the coup de grace. Now Bron Breakker once again heads back up. Carlito with a distraction. Dirty Dom gets involved. But Balor lost his balance as well. Finn lost his balance. That wasn't it. Bron Breakker gonna make Dom and Carlito pay. Breakker, break-in Steiner! And now the straps come down. The dogs are barking. Balor gets ripped in half with a wicked spear. That's gonna do it. And Bron Breakker retains the Intercontinental Championship. Breakker retaining the title, but Dirty Dom attacking Bron Breakker from behind alongside Carlito. And Dom and Carlito kind of blew this thing, trying to make amends for what they did. Oh my. There's Penta. Penta super kick to Dom. Penta man who said he wants the Intercontinental title. And a spare from Breakker to Carlito. And Penta has that Intercontinental title in hand. Look at this face off. And Penta hands the title back to Breakker. Could this be in the near future? Penta. Breakker. Penta making his intentions clear that he wants the Intercontinental Championship. And that seems to be the next Intercontinental Championship match. Thank you, Brussels. What an electric night here at Forest National. Good night, everybody.